Your childhood unfolds in a $20 million penthouse in Roppongi Hills, Tokyo's most elite district. You are constantly surrounded by guards in black Armani suits. But when they hand you a glass of water, you notice their pinky fingers are missing, the result of Yubitsume, an ancient ritual where a severed joint acts as a permanent receipt for a life of absolute loyalty. This is the world of the Yakuza. They move with an ironclad corporate discipline that keeps their violence hidden far beneath the surface of Japanese high society. You possess infinite wealth and safety, but you live in a vacuum. At night, your father's bedtime stories aren't fairy tales. They are highly coded warnings meant for enemies who once dared to cross the family name. Secrecy is your only curriculum. Your father pays elite private tutors triple the market rate to visit the penthouse, on the strictly enforced condition that they never speak of your family to the outside world. Your mother is the primary architect of this silence. She wears perfect silk kimonos and hosts traditional tea ceremonies, projecting an image of total ignorance while unmarked bags of cash arrive every week. But the cracks show when the phone rings. Whenever your father leaves the house after a late-night emergency call, her hands tremble against her teacup. She swallows that terror before it can reach her face. You learn to mimic that composure. In the Underworld, affection is measured by how well you can mask your fear behind a perfect, unbreakable smile. At 12, the sanitized image of your father's wealth fractures. You pass his private bath and see his bare back for the first time, covered from shoulders to waist in a massive, intricate Irezumi. This isn't a fashion statement. It was created with traditional bamboo needles, a process of sustained agony that serves as physical proof of the endurance required to become an Oyabun, a supreme boss. You soon discover the source of your luxury. The money flows from shadow casinos and high-end host clubs, operating beneath the neon lights of Kabukicho, Tokyo's red light district. Your family's influence is woven into the very fabric of the city. They secretly control the lucrative construction contracts, erecting Tokyo's newest skyscrapers, hiding their extortion behind legitimate development. This duality shatters your worldview. You command the respect of a god in public, yet you realize every yen in your pocket was extracted by ruining the lives of ordinary people. By 18, you are blending into high society at a prestigious university. You are the perfect high-achieving student, driven to class in a bulletproof Mercedes by a personal driver who is actually a lethal enforcer. Then you meet a boy from a simple, decent background. He talks about movies and shares his future dreams, entirely unaware of your family's violent reality. Grave. But you realize that to let him in is to sign his death warrant. True intimacy requires honesty, and if he ever learns your truth, your father's men will make him vanish. You end the relationship with a calculated coldness to save his life. It is your first taste of the isolation to come. Every person you love is simply a new liability your family name cannot afford to keep. In your mid-20s, your father's underboss, the Wakagashira, begins your professional grooming. Your brother will handle the physical violence, but the syndicate needs your mind to make the empire untouchable. The process: take raw extortion cash and push it through legal fronts like art galleries and luxury boutiques. Once through those doors, bury it in offshore shell companies, making the original source completely untraceable to tax officers. While your actual job is running a massive laundering operation, your public image is flawless. You appear on magazine covers and curate an Instagram that projects the life of an independent, inspiring business leader. You have become a sophisticated shield for a criminal syndicate, passing blood-stained money through so many legitimate doors that the violence behind it is erased. Today, you look out over the Tokyo skyline and see more than just buildings. You see the prime real estate and glowing businesses that your family effectively owns. You possess hundreds of millions in offshore wealth, but you lack the basic freedom to exist alone in public. Your bank balance is infinite, yet you cannot even sit in a local coffee shop unguarded. You must spend every day trying to outsmart the Tokyo Metropolitan Police, maneuvering your shell companies through a legal minefield to stay one step ahead of the law. And you know there is no resignation. In the Yakuza, there is no mechanism for an heir to retire or walk away from the legacy. Your gilded cage is locked from the inside. You put on your designer clothing and fix your practiced smile, performing the role of a legitimate woman so flawlessly that for a few hours a day, you almost believe the lie yourself.